either Red or Mega. He's down to 24 health. Let's go take a look at Plague. This is Plague's chance to really get some frags here. But Destruct knows how to play defensively. Let's see if he does it.
Oh, that could have been costly for Plague right there. Going up that jump pad like that.
Yeah. And there it is. He does convert with a shotgun kill. It's now 4 frags. So we've seen Destruct whenever he gets in distress. He's very good at getting away. And yeah, look, he's juking back and forth. He's trying to keep Plague guessing and basically wasting time. Because he can get him to waste enough time. We're going to go and take a look. Destruct now has the chance to pick up Red here. If he can dodge enough of these shots, he's gotten Red, and he's going to be able to bump back up with that grab, and he's going to make a play for Mega. So even though he died, he does now control the timing of that Red. And we're gonna see Destruct disappear. He's not gonna go up strong here. He knows that Plague is low, but yeah, he's gonna make a play for Red, and just a little bit too early. 9-7. We are seeing Plague make quite a comeback. We have about 3 minutes to go. He's gonna get another frag. 1 frag game. This is starting to pick up here. Plague is getting some momentum. I am loving it. And Destruct. Honestly, Destruct might be getting tired. I mean, we've done how many games has he played for us now? I think 4 or 5.
This will make him, I believe, 5-0. Wins this one.
Okay. So 1 frag game, and you can see, he's not shown up on Plague's radar at all. I am liking the play by Destruct. We just heard a little bit of a tap, and that's all that Plague needed. Plague needs to be very careful here, though, because that LG can really eat him up alive. 21 health. And yeah, it's going to be splash damage, denying that Mega pickup. Plague's going to make another play for it, able to grab it, and he's going to get away. He grabbed himself an RL, heading over to yellow armor, and he'll be able to grab that unopposed. And Destruct. Destruct is actually hurting here, needing some health, and that 50 sphere is not there for him to grab. He'll resort to the 25 on the bridge, gets nailed and pulled away from red armor, and he can double back for it. Interesting move by Plague to leave that red there and not make a play for it. Looks like he traded Mega though, but quite frankly, Destruct was able to do a lot of damage and pulled off a bit of that Mega health. Yeah, Plague now down to 74 health and having to back off. Destruct now controls the armors, and that's going to keep him in the lead, I think. We have 1 minute to go. Plague will have to be really aggressive. He now has 3 frags to burn through. And Destruct making a choice to control armors rather than Mega. And now that he has the frag, he'll be able to get this in addition if he wants it. Because there's really nothing Plague can do to challenge an LG. It's just not enough of a challenge at that range. And Destruct, getting the very terrible spawn for Plague here. Hopping over Plague, making a play for red, but Destruct again with that stack, not going to happen. And Destruct wants blood.
Yeah, Plague. I mean, good job by Plague coming back and making this a very, very tight match.
Yeah, it really has only been... And honestly, you know what's really sad? It was those 3 quick spawn frags at the very start of the game that really widened the gap. So I wonder how this thing would have played out had, had really just Plague gotten any other spawn in those opening moments. Either way is GG.
Yeah, and sometimes that's the way it goes. So let me give a little background. Some people in the chat were asking about some background on some of our players. So Destruct, who is leaving now. However, Destruct though is was the #1 ranked Unreal Tournament player in the world, winning numerous 1 vs 1 tourneys in that game. Won a few. He's on a few first place Counter-Strike teams as well. Before he moved over to Quake 3 and Quake 4, and he also played a little bit of Painkiller. But he's probably most notable, you know, from his Unreal Tournament days. I mean, he had a keyboard made after him. So you know you fit the big time when companies are designing peripherals around your name.
Mm-hmm.
But most interestingly, he was the general manager of the Chicago Chimera team, which was a team that was part of the Championship Gaming Series. I don't know how many people out there were familiar with that. That was I think that gaming series ran for a few years before it folded last year. So he was actually one of the team general managers. Or messaging me, telling me that it was a mouse pad, not a keyboard. But I can assure you that there was a keyboard as well that was made by him, called the old Destruct board. I think it was made by Everglide too, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah. Don't they make lubricants? No, I'm kidding. Plague is ready. Here we go. Fiend versus Plague. This will be our last match of the night. And Fiend getting a rail start, not peeking out at Mega. He wanted to check to see where Plague started. Plague got red armor. Fiend coming out with an LG and a rail, grabbing Portal Yellow. Back over to Plague. Plague's start will be, oh, fuck all. No armor for Plague. He gets turned away and is resigned to about 50 armor and a rocket launcher. Over to Fiend. Fiend making a play for red. Doesn't need a lot of damage. Just a tail bit of splash. And it looks like a couple of rails there for Plague will help pull Fiend down to 99 health and 2 armor. I was going to say, that Mega's been sitting there for a while. Plague finally picks it up at about 124. And look at this, no challenge for either of those items. That's kind of odd because, you know, it's not like Fiend doesn't have any stack at all. He's got 150 armor, but it's ticking down. He really needs to start outputting some damage. Otherwise, you know, Plague is just gonna sit on Mega and red armor until he goes blue in the face, and you know, Fiend will just never really be able to challenge him. So he's got to pick his fights and make it happen. That being said, apparently LG will put Plague down. Fiend gets first blood. I don't really know what happened there. Plague didn't really return fire. Fiend just got a second frag with a rail. And Fiend picks up a third one. Apparently Fiend was waiting for somebody to say go, and now you can't get him to stop getting frags. Good lord. That is 5 in a row, folks. Very quick frag count. He's about to get another one right here. Make it 6. Good lord. Did somebody like push a button or something? Because he suddenly came alive and started getting blood. Holy shitballs. Great rocket shot by Fiend, popping Plague through the Mega hallway. And Plague, I think, was able to grab Mega there and is able to convert and get a frag. We go and take a look. He's got 53 health, though, and 100 armor. He just picked up red. Fiend on the backside of the map is about to meet Plague. With no armor, he can't stick around for that fight. And he backs off. Probably going to see the next play being over at red armor. Yeah. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. And here it is. Plague coming in strong for Mega. And grabs it and runs. Back over to Fiend. Yeah, Plague has 5 frags to work through. I mean, shot-wise, who do you think is better here?